Hey, Josh.
Sarah.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. Actually, it means December 11th when we're recording this.
Yeah.
Merry Christmas season. And
you know what? The season.
It's the season
for giving back to the community.
Yeah, and you know what? It's the beginning of the season. Let's start off right by giving back to the community by reading listener stories that have been backlogged for like a month.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Because I forgot that we had a Google form that I told you all to go and use.
Yeah, we legit told you to do it.
We made it, and then we just didn't read it. We didn't. Just a junk mail folder.
We legit just told you guys to go
fuck yourselves.
Go throw your mail in a garbage can, and we're sorry for that.
We're sorry about that.
We found it. We found
the garbage can.
Yeah.
And we have approximately 14 to 15 listener stories.
So we're
gonna read 8 of them that we've verified and would be good to do.
We're gonna barrel through them.
We're gonna barrel through them today.
Yeah.
And if yours finally hasn't been read, no, we didn't.
Listen, if yours hasn't been read, listen. It's probably because you gotta rewrite it and grammar check it, and that's it.
Or it's just too wild for us.
Or we haven't gotten to it yet.
We'll probably be done with all the current listener stories that are in by 2 weeks from now.
Yeah.
I think there's like 5 left that we have to read and check.
Yeah, and then we'll be caught up.
We'll be caught up.
All right, that's it. That's the intro.
That's the intro.
Okay?
All right. Fucking Christ. I don't need this fucking... Do it again. Hi, everyone.
Hey, guys.
Welcome to A Podcast Will Save This Relationship. On thin fucking ice.
Pretending like we have an abusive relationship.
The ice just keeps... It's like that Fall Guys round. It just keeps cracking little by little until we fall into the slime. I'm Josh.
What the Fall Guys... I'm Sarah. She, her...
Him. Fuck. She beat me this week. She got more brownie points by remembering. Damn it. Fuck.
Or like what the Fall Guys round is based off of regular fucking ice.
What are they called? Thin ice, though, isn't it? Isn't the Fall Guys round called thin ice?
You know what else is called thin ice? Thin fucking ice. Thin ice is called thin ice. That's the least touch grass thing you ever said, Josh. Much like the Fall Guys round, blades of grass. Our conversation is multiple blades of grass.
But do you like apples?
Do you think the kids are going to be like, oh, now I get it, Fall Guys?
Oh, God. I'll tell you guys one thing. This is where the joy is. Fucking 1 week gone, and the joy's back already.
Joy's back, baby. Sometimes you need a week off, especially during the holidays. It gets stressful.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, let's chill out this week, you know, and let's enjoy the season.
Yeah.
And take a nice relax. We already did our classics week, you know.
We did, yes.
We've already done the best of the year. So anything we do after this point is rudimentary at best. You know?
Whatever. We don't have to be good.
We don't have to be good because it's not gonna be the best of. It's not. We already reached our peak this year.
Yeah, we have for sure.
And you guys have to deal with that.
So time for the scraps.
Speaking of scraps, the listener
story. No,
that can't be it. That can't be.
No,
fucking goddamn fucking.
We're not starting over again. I'm just joking, guys.
I know.
You guys are gonna have to like toughen up a little bit. We're gonna make fun of you guys. Just letting you guys know.
Just a warning. Just a warning.
We make fun of everything, you know. You come into our circle.
Yeah.
I mean, literally, yeah. Except we're not a white man being racist.
Yeah, exactly. So
we're 2 white people being racist. I'm joking.
God, how are you doing,
I'm joking.
Sarah?
I'm doing good. I'm feeling real riled up, real ready to say some things that are going to get me canceled online, you know?
I'm doing good as well.
That's good.
But not to get myself canceled.
No, I did
I know.
ask.
Yeah,
I asked with my mind.
Yeah,
And my eyes.
Yeah, Sarah gave me the "How are you doing" eyes. The cooler younger cousin of "fuck me" eyes.
The cooler, more platonic.
How are you doing today, Sarah?
I'm doing pretty good. How are you doing?
I'm doing good too. Fucking, I don't know how to do.
I don't know either.
Every week I say the same fucking thing, and is that I don't know how to do a podcast. And
Me too.
You know,
and we've been doing it for 103 weeks.
Yeah, 103
More,
weeks.
actually.
Well, yeah. Add 17.
Mm-hmm.
We've produced 120 episodes in our lives
Of content,
and we started off the same way. We just barrel through it. There's never a thought.
No.
In my head, at least, about how this is going to work.
The thing about that is it makes the best content, but it also is going to be our downfall someday.
I mean, yeah, because like fucking one day we're just not going to, it's just going to...
We're going to be old. We're not going to know what the kids are into. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And what's right to say, what's wrong to say.
We're not going to be our bombastic selves, you know?
Yeah, you know. You know, it's kind of weird because, like, I love these kids. I really do love these. No, I do. I really love these kids and the way how they're becoming more moralistic, but then also standing up for themselves with each new generation.
That's true.
I think that's great. But I'm also like, please don't stop me from talking. Like, you know, like, goddamn.
I get it. I get it.
I'm a pansexual woman. I like to say gay all the time for things that are bad. All the time I like to say it. I know it's bad and it's wrong. I just like to say it. Like, oh, man, but it's just about, like, stupid. It's not, like, about, like, murder. Oh, that's gay. You know, it's like, damn, we ran out of ice cream. Aw, it's fucking gay. You know? And it's like, I don't mean it, like, and I don't ever say it in public, but I am now. But I'm not saying it, like, you know, out on the street where another gay can hear me and get sad. You know what I mean? But I know that would cancel me, you know what I mean? And I just want to be out and open with the children. I just want the children to know who I am and accept me for who I am. And it's just not going to happen because I'm just not acceptable, I think, by today's standards.
No. I mean, I think you need a little bit of edge still in society, you know?
I guess.
You just got to be not transphobic about it. You just can't be that fucking, what's his name? Jim Brower or some shit?
I don't know who that is.
He's the anti-vax comedian.
Oh, yeah.
That went viral,
he's also not even funny.
Yeah, it's not even funny, yeah.
I mean, you know, don't be transphobic, don't be racist, don't be homophobic, and also don't be funny. I mean, don't be
stupid
unfunny.
And don't be unfunny, yeah. I don't know, I think the thing about comedy, the comedy, it's that a comedy always is going to have a target and someone you're punching down. You just have to pick who you're punching down. And, you know, the one thing is, like, the groups that you shouldn't punch down are groups that are already, like, marginalized, you know?
Yeah, it's like, what's the point of that?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
That's why fucking Jeff Bezos jokes go off so much better than jokes where you say that you're an attack helicopter, you know?
Well, I mean, yeah, but, like, don't you feel like sometimes the Jeffrey Bezos jokes are, like, kind of like, oh.
I mean, yeah, but then
done to death.
Well, I mean, yeah, but then someone finds a way to, you know...
There are only so many Jeffrey Bezoses in the world, you know what I mean?
I'll say Elon Musk jokes are still in, so, you know...
Well, that's because
cash
he's an
in
idiot.
on that meme currency.
Yeah.
You know? So.
He just asked on Twitter if he should quit his job and become an influencer full time.
I hope before...
Big Joel said, let's hear him out. Let's let this play out.
Do you think he'd last long as an influencer? No, he wouldn't. Answer my own question there.
Probably, yeah. He's got a large fan base of people who follow him for no reason.
But how's he going to make money? What if he sold all his Tesla stock? He has all that money. He's just going to burn through it. He's gonna try and become the next Mr. Beast.
He's gonna work with brands like every other influencer.
Oh, God, can you imagine
Elon Musk sponsored by Kellogg's,
sponsored by NordVPN?
Literally, though, that's what it's gonna be like.
I swear to fucking Christ.
Yeah,
dude.
You know, like when
I'm gonna kill myself actually on that sound. I'm gonna find that idea alone.
Back in the like early days of podcasting, it was like every comedian was making their own podcast, you know?
Yeah.
And then eventually it got so far in the comedian community that like Conan O'Brien made his podcast and like fucking every TV show then had a podcast.
Yeah, right. Every single...
And it just flooded the top 10 with like people you already know, you know? And not talented people who are just, grassrootsing it.
Yeah.
That's how I feel like the influencer market is going.
Oh yeah, that's 100% how it's gonna be and how it's gonna. Well, I mean, because there's always gonna be someone. There's always gonna be some sort of influence going in, especially like when. Because I mean, think about like the people that like take that manage like the D'Amelios, for example, right?
Yeah.
Where like they just they invest the money, pump it in on this one person, and then they schedule their entire
fucking life.
Yeah.
Which is just so crazy to me.
Wild to me, yeah. So it's always going to be, especially since it's a new what is it, media platform. There's always going to be the old fucking barons of like, I mean, Quibi was a failure, right? But like they've always noticed like where the influencer generation, the creator generation's going. So like, there's always going to be that in fucking play,
For sure. And I mean, I think the D'Amelios are going to be like the Britney Spearses in like 30 years from now, where they're going to come out and be like, yeah, we can't get IUDs and we can't, have relationships, and we just go to Vegas and do our TikTok dances, and then people are going to have to fight for their freedom. Hopefully. Yeah. Well, hopefully women will have rights by then. Who knows?
I got bad news for you, Sarah. It's
maybe. I don't know. Hopefully.
Never.
God damn.
Not if I have my way.
Josh is going to be president, and he's going to be like, no more rights for women.
I'm sick and tired of women
having rights.
No,
tired
just
of
end
it.
a sentence. Women.
Just sick and tired of women.
And then I'd walk off stage, and then my poll numbers would go up.
Yeah, everybody claps, even the women.
Especially the women.
Especially the women.
God, I don't know what that bit was. But yeah, no, it's fucking like, I don't know, it's just interesting.
Punching down on non-marginalized groups, huh? Yeah? And I say this for the women, but not for any of the other marginalized groups we've probably punched down on before.
Oh yeah, the TikTok stars?
Yeah, the TikTok commenters and stars.
Starting over. I know we've already
Start
recorded
the whole podcast
I know we've been recording for 35 minutes.
Episode 1.
And that's why 30 plus episodes are gone.
Yeah.
And even then, I don't think that's enough.
Yeah, for sure.
But yeah. I didn't have a topic for the beginning of this podcast.
Me too. I'm just spitballing,
I'm just spitballing too, yeah.
Do you want to get into the listener stories?
I'm fine with that, honestly.
All right, let's fucking go, baby.
Welcome, everyone, to the listener stories only episode. Plus banter, but
yeah.
2Listener, 2Stories.
2Listener, too many of them. Are you ready? Who's going first? Is it me?
No, hold on. It's 2Listener, 2Story. Don't try to make a pun. You can go first.
Okay. Okay, this is from Amy, she, her.
Oh, shit.
So I had a best friend for 5 years. She was there for me when I had my first baby, a girl, with my husband of 6 years. My husband's best friend was my best friend's boyfriend, so we were always hanging out all together. So her and her husband both have best friends, and the best friends are dating.
Okay. Cool. Couple friend, yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of nice. Things started getting weird when we entered our 5-year friendship mark. She would always compare her boyfriend to my husband, telling him, well, Amy's husband wears this, why don't you? Or her husband gets this haircut and it looks good, you should get it. Of course, her boyfriend tells my husband what she's saying, and he tells me, but I think nothing of it. A couple of months later, I'm pregnant again. We invite them to the baby shower. They're always around asking if I need anything. Then she gets pregnant too. After I have my baby, another girl, I feel something a bit off with every passing day, but of course I shrug it off. While my husband is leaving for work in the morning, I wake up for some reason and couldn't fall back to sleep. That's God. That's God telling you.
Yeah.
Wake up, something's afoot.
Something's afoot right now.
So something tells me to check my phone, and I have a text message from my best friend. She tells me that she keeps going on with our friendship without telling me that she sent my husband nude photos of her while I was 5 months pregnant.
What?
They were pictures of everything. Turns out my husband didn't say anything because they wanted to have sex with each other. They didn't, and they were constantly talking for the rest of my pregnancy up until my baby was born. Her boyfriend found out about it and made her tell me, or he was going to. I told her off and blocked her on everything. I call my husband and tell him that I know everything and that he's a piece of shit, My baby was born 2 weeks old and I had postpartum depression, and this was just icing on the cake for it. I'm so fucking sorry.
I'm very sorry, yeah.
That sucks, dude. I divorced his ass and moved on. They're not together, and I have a man who actually loves me and my girls. That's fucking great.
Great. That's good. Congratulations.
Jesus Christ.
Okay, hold on. That's a lot to process. So, 5 months in, with your...
She just sends your husband nudes, and he's like, you know what? I'm going to risk it all. I'm going to risk all of it for this.
Like, it's fucking Vegas. Like, fucking, let's roll the dice. Let's see what I don't know, maybe.
Wife and kids? Fuck it. One lady sends me nudes. So it must have been going on for longer than that, right?
Oh, 100%. Yeah, that shit was going on for...
I mean, I don't know.
The
but
second that, like, your friend, I guess, like, I think it's one thing to, like, be like, oh, you know, this other couple, the other person does this thing or that thing, right? Even then, that's a little weird.
That's kind of crazy.
It's a little crazy on its own, right?
Yeah.
But I think prolonged of that, I think the only thing that leads to is, when are they gonna fuck?
Yeah, legitimately.
And, like, you know, like, I mean, thank goodness they didn't, but also, like, fuck them still. Like, you know, like,
I don't know if I believe that.
I mean, I wonder though, because, like,
people are crazy.
People
man.
are fucking crazy.
Why would you do that and not even have sex? You know, you don't even get to do with the secret person. You just talk about it. And then you ruin both of like 4 people's lives.
Here's what you do,
including
right?
your own lives.
You get sent the photos. All right, husband gets sent the photos for the first time, sees it, right?
Yeah.
Nuts, and then has the most post-nut clarity a man has ever had in their entire life.
Yeah.
And then it's like, I can't do this. I'm like, fuck, I have a wife and kids.
Yeah.
Fuck, yeah.
Yeah.
And then she's just like, what are you talking about? And then it's like, give it about a week. And
that I don't understand that. So I mean, I don't understand cheaters at all, you know?
It's just a lot of like fucking
weird work. It's a lot of work.
It's a lot of running around in secret and like having to like fucking...
Yeah. Just talk about your problems.
Just talk about your problems.
I don't know.
Oh, Jesus.
Damn. It's so much wrong with a person that has to go into like, you know, so much.
Like,
I mean, not wrong with a person, but like so much insecurity and selfishness.
Yeah, and like I don't know, it's more in the context of this, it's a lot more selfish solely because fucking you're pregnant, and then it's weird that it feels like copying of like, okay, that's what I'm saying too. So it's like, okay, so you I
feel like this lady just wanted your life.
You get pregnant, yeah, and then she gets pregnant, and then it's like, I want my kid, that kid, husband. How do I snatch all of them up? Yeah, like I want a kid with this guy, and then I want a kid with that guy, and then I want fucking all the kids in this arrangement. All the kids in this arrangement. It's just wild. It's just strange. That's just a wild person. How do you why? I don't know. That's such a weird, like, cause like, okay, you just fucked everything up. Like, you know, you had like the biggest fuck up. Yeah. You had an idyllic situation. 2 couples. Do you know how hard it is as a couple to find another couple to be friends with? You know what I mean? Yeah. It's hard. So like 2 couples, best friends, you both have babies, your babies are going to be friends. You have your own little fucking co-op community, and you just decide to fuck around and ruin it all. How do I destroy this community in the least amount of steps possible? Yeah, you're like checkmate. Checkmate. Yeah. Fucking queen me. They're positioning their pieces for a checkmate. I don't know. It's just such a like, if you're gonna fucking cheat, don't do it in a way. First of all, don't do it. Second of all, don't do it in a way that is the nuclear option, right? Well, like, I mean, if you're gonna go to war, try to reduce the casualties, you know? I guess that is true, but I do think cheating will always hurt a large amount of people. Oh no, it always will. Yeah, even if it was with a stranger, like, you know, it hurts them, and then it also hurts, like, you know, like there are people that like don't know
that when you're cheating that you are in a relationship, and like if you trick somebody or whatever, like all these different shit. But then there's also people that will go and cheat on their girlfriend with like their girlfriend's sister. You know? Like people will do that. It's just like, I don't understand.
I feel like that's also just weird. Just in general, the idea of fucking
somebody
your
else in the family.
Yeah.
It's got to be a kink.
Probably a kink.
And that's a kink I'm going to shame.
You heard it here first, everybody. Sarah is
I shame that kink.
Shaming.
I am. Incoming all the people. My mother's grandmother was fucking a dude who also fucked her sister, but it was all good and everybody loved it. Everybody was really cool with it. Good for you, hon. I'm really proud of your grandma. Proud of you. Anyway, what's your...
Speaking of...
I don't know. I'm sorry, man. That fucking sucks.
I am so sorry.
I'm glad you're with a dude now that
at least
loves you and your two daughters.
Yeah.
That's fucking great. That's what you deserve. You don't deserve
a
best friend and a man that are going to fucking fuck you up like that.
Exactly. Yeah. You deserve so much better than any of those people.
So wild to me.
Yeah. All right. So we've already tackled cheating. We solved cheating. This
yeah, we've solved it. Yeah.
This listener stories. There's gonna be a trend here. I feel like we're gonna save America with these listener stories. This listener story, we're gonna solve race.
Oh god.
All right. So
we don't know anything about anything. All right. I want you all to know that.
In the doc, I did say take everything we say with a heavy grain of salt. Listen, we have a fireplace, all right? We can fucking... We have a fireplace. We know things. We know everything.
We know some things, but we don't know, like, most stuff. Just all letting you guys know.
So this is coming from Pikachu, and this is she, her. It's an anonymous person. They want to be called Pikachu.
Oh, cute.
Yeah, so... All right. So, she, her, Pikachu. My boyfriend, male 21, is black, and I am white, female 22. My grandfather is white, and my family tells me different excuses for him.
Oh, no.
Quote, he's from a different generation.
No, shut up.
He grew up back when that was normalized.
It's not. It was never.
Etc.
I mean, it was normalized, but, like, it's still not good to...
It's still not good.
It wasn't good to do it.
My grandfather tells me, don't have sex yet, all right? As if that's any of his damn business.
Yeah, I was going to say, don't tell me when to bone down, Grandma.
He also tells me, how about you find a nice white man? Or, if your kids turn out half black, I won't visit them.
I don't care. I don't want you there. The fuck? I'm sorry.
Anyway.
I'll shut up. Go
anyway. I'm keeping him away from my family as long as possible. What should I do when the time comes when my boyfriend and grandfather have to meet? Buy a gun.
Don't make him meet. Don't do that to your boyfriend.
Your grandfather's gonna have a gun himself, and you're gonna need to buy a gun.
I mean,
your grandfather 100%
fucking sucks.
His crippling old bones is gonna try to hold a shotgun to your boyfriend. Yeah, like
God bless you, listener.
God bless you.
I am getting really tired of these situations where people of color are having to go to their white significant other's known racist family gathering. Why would you put them in a hostile environment?
Yeah, keep them as far away from your boyfriend, as far away from the...
If you know that they're going to say some fuck shit to your fucking significant other, give your significant other the respect and don't put them in that situation.
Do not put them in that situation, no. Especially when everyone's trying to make excuses for him.
Right. So everybody else already has like a level. And like your significant other is black in America and goes through racism on a daily fucking basis. Why put them in something, in a situation that is for sure going to end with them having trauma from
100%.
Your family being racist towards them. Or your family excusing racism towards them. That could cause trauma too.
Yeah, it's going to 100% cause trauma, especially because all that means is that they approve of it. Yeah. Whether they want to say it or not.
Do you know how tripped up that is?
Yeah, it's completely fucked up.
To be like
shit.
In a situation where somebody thinks you don't have the right to fall in love or procreate or exist, and everybody else is like, that's fine.
It was a
okay.
different time.
He's old.
I don't know. It's such a weird.
What?
It's such a weird thing to be like, oh, that's how it was back then, as if that like excuses any sort of like bad thing that happened. Well, I mean, he owned slaves, but like that was normal back then. You know.
This is interesting that I heard on Bobby Lee's Tiger Belly podcast. He was talking about how he was Korean. And his wife is Filipino, and he was talking about how his family, being Korean parents, only ever wanted him to date Korean people. And he was like, sorry, our cat's fucking screaming because they can't be without us for like 2 seconds.
Yeah.
But, he was like, in his opinion, Bobby Lee's opinion, he was like, if your parents are racist, if your parents are like, don't bring home anyone who isn't blank, that's your problem. You have to go to them. That is your responsibility, and say, oh, hey, fuck you. I'm not going to talk to you until blah, blah, blah. You get over this shit.
Yeah.
And I always thought that was very interesting because I've dated people of other races before, and I have felt like I didn't even want to broach the subject of bringing them home to my family and having to deal with whatever my family was going to say. I probably wouldn't have even done that. I was more worried about being respectful to them and their family.
No,
You know what I mean?
I
don't know. It's just, your racist family is your fault. You do have to go and like go to your family and say like, this is fucked up. You're fucked up.
Yeah,
and
you have to take the initiative at this point. If it's going to be a problem, if you want to keep like, if you want a future in some way where your family does meet your boyfriend, you're gonna have to solve the issue on your part.
And it really does suck, but it's also like that is like pretty much the only way that somebody will change.
That's the only possible way.
Yeah.
Because they're not gonna like hit their head on a fucking rock at some point and be like, racism is bad. Yeah.
Yeah. Oops.
I shouldn't have excused this.
Right. And if they were like that, like if they were predispositioned to think that the way they used to be was bad, they would have done it already.
100%. Yeah.
Like for sure.
Again, like I don't know, like we were at Thanksgiving a couple weeks ago, and like we had a really good talk with my parents. And like my dad brought up a really good point, just like in general about like this whole idea of like it was excused, it was allowed back then. It doesn't really excuse it, because like he brought up the like like men used to beat their wives, and like if like that's not excusable today, and it shouldn't have been excusable ever. It doesn't make it any less bad,
Right in the moment, like the thing that he was talking about was we were talking about how now it's becoming less acceptable to be emotionally abusive or to even just be overly harsh from parent to child.
Yeah. And
we were talking about that at Thanksgiving, and I made the point that like I can excuse like parents doing that because they just didn't know better, but then there are some parents that are just that way, know that they're doing it, know that they're harming a child, and just continue to do it. But then I said that, and he goes, no, even if I thought it was okay, it's like hitting your wife. Like, it's not like you think, oh, this is fine, but oh, this is great, and this is a good thing to do. This is a bad thing to do, but I'm not going to get in trouble for it. And I always thought I have been thinking about that. That's very insightful.
Yeah.
And it's like, yeah, shit.
Exactly. Yeah. So like, I don't know. It's just like,
yeah, there's a level of personal responsibility. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And there's personal responsibility for every family member that excuses the racism of your grandfather.
Yeah.
So I
I thought we weren't going to nail that one, but we really did. Fucking hell yeah. High five, white man. Let's go.
This is
solving racism.
White Savior podcast. We did it. We're gonna get canceled for this one. There's no fucking way. I'm just waiting. I'm just waiting for the sub bar. I see it in my head. We just hit 711 today. We're 200.
We're gonna go all the way
We're
down.
289. We're gonna be
We're
fucking
never
halfway.
gonna be monetized on YouTube.
Thank God most
No, it's fucked up.
Fucked up. Yeah.
Tell your racist grandpa that you're riding black dick constantly, and that you're gonna have a black baby, and he's never allowed to come see you, and you hope he burns in hell.
There you go. Honestly, yeah. And if your grandfather ever does get close to your boyfriend, make sure you are also armed, because he will be armed.
Yeah, make sure you're ready.
He is gonna roll up in his fucking little electric wheelchair that he uses a tube to breathe through, and he's gonna have fucking 2 guns on the fucking thing.
Mentally prepare yourself to clock an old man
prepare
in
for
the face.
War.
Yeah, a race war.
Boom, boom, boom. Fortunate Son starts playing in the background.
Fortunate Son playing while an old man in an electric wheelchair slowly
who also
moves into the
will have
sunset.
too many Confederate flags behind him as well.
Yeah,
because of course he does.
Any number above 0 is too many.
Yeah, this old man was not a Yankee. Is all I'm saying.
Yeah, exactly.
Speaking of Yankees, they're not on the podcast, but Sarah has another.
I do have another listener story. You're totally right. We fucking nailed that one. Fucking good. Okay, so this is from A, he, him. Trigger warning, body image, and ED.
Oh, shit.
Eating disorder. Okay. Am I the asshole for not talking to my friend that she wants me to? But she wants me to.
Okay, all right.
Okay. Myself, 21, and my friend group recently got over removing a toxic friend and taking a break from another friend, which changed our relationships. It was difficult because one of them, we will call Steven, was my roommate. Eventually, we all managed to apologize to each other and made up. This story is about another person in the group, let's call her Amber. Amber and Steven had been in a relationship previously, and when Steven was back in the friend group, he expressed to me that Amber made him uncomfortable to be around because she would act like they were still a couple. Tickling, playfully bopping his nose, etc.
Gross.
Yeah, it's gross. This was uncomfortable for everyone because we had all recently found out that Amber had slept with Steven's younger sibling and was trying to get with another friend in the friend group.
Ooh. Are you guys related by chance to the
to the previous
the first story?
Even though you're all I think a lot younger than those people.
Probably, yeah.
After we explained to her that this was a bad idea, she backed off for a bit. Okay.
For a bit.
Eventually, it was Steven's birthday, and I decided to take him bowling. I asked if he wanted to bring anyone, and he said yes. And it was last minute, and most of the friend group have jobs, so I invited 2 people who I knew would be free. We all had a great time, played some bowling, and then decided to go to a bar. I've been posting pictures on Snapchat. Amber decided to message me and get angry with me about secret hangouts and that she never gets invited to anything.
What? Okay, well...
I expressed to her that it wasn't the case and it was just last minute. She left me on red. I didn't tell her that she made Steven uncomfortable because that wasn't my place to do so. I get that. Halloween rolls around and the friend group knows that I'm upset with Amber, but still asks what we should do for Halloween. We come up with a plan to hang out, and when Amber is brought up, I tell everyone that I'm not cool with her, that while I am not cool with her, I don't mind her being there. I'm not going to stir up drama at a social gathering. I'd rather just hang out with my friends and not even think about it. Well, someone misinterpreted that as I was trying to uninvite her from this event. I told Amber that was the case. That's like the opposite of what you said.
Yeah.
I don't understand how they I don't know.
What he actually meant was, I hope she fucking burns in hell.
Somebody's either being manipulative or is not very smart in your friend group.
Both bad.
Yeah. She then blew up my phone while I was at work. I work overnights. That's fucking annoying. I already don't like...
Yeah, that's already...
If I didn't like Amber so far, I don't like her now.
Amber's out. Amber's gone.
With her wanting... Okay. She blew up my phone while I was at work. I work overnights. With her wanting to talk now and that I should, quote unquote, be an adult and say it to her face. I don't mind telling someone if I have a problem with them. Mind you, she doesn't have a job, lives with her parents, and doesn't do anything. Okay. All right.
Calm down.
Calm down a little bit.
Pump the brakes a little bit here. All right. We all don't like Amber, but like, let's
But
not
like,
get.
Jesus.
Let's calm down just a smidge.
Let her actions speak for herself, you know? I told her no, that we should meet in person to have a conversation because I don't want to have anything misinterpreted and that it's the adult thing to do. She has left me on read again. I want to ask her to meet up again, but I'm not one to play games and beg for forgiveness. I still care for her as a friend, but I don't know if I should just do what she says and wants. It's hard to have a conversation because she's really skinny and has self-image issues, and I don't want to push her so hard that she falls. Am I the asshole? Thanks, guys.
Is that why there's the trigger warning?
Yeah, and so I want to make a point that, like, I don't know why you had to put that in. That's weird.
That's a little, yeah.
If you weren't the asshole until you said that, and now I'm like, a little bit for putting that in there.
Yeah, like
you
just
don't
a
need
smidge. Yeah.
I get that you don't like this girl, and I also don't like this girl.
Yeah, me neither.
She's being like a little child, but you need to treat her like a child. It's got nothing to do with her eating disorder or her being skinny at all.
Yeah. It has to do with her being a little wacky.
I'm gonna give this guy the benefit of the doubt and say that maybe someone in his friend group is telling him that, like, oh, you need to, you know, she has issues, you need to talk to her, you like, you know, like bringing that up to him, and that's why he's thinking that. Or maybe he's trying to be considerate.
I mean, yeah,
but it's just, don't treat her like a normal, like a person, like you would anybody else who doesn't have an eating disorder or is very, very skinny, because she is a person.
Yeah, exactly.
She just has these things also. With
that out of the way, with that out of the way,
she sounds like a trip, bud.
She sounds like a complete trip.
She sounds like a kid.
Blowing up your phone, I think already isn't it? One thing to be like, hey, what the fuck, you know? Listen, I've had people text me when they were mad at me, right?
Oh, really?
Give them a little bit of credit.
Yeah.
They only did it once. Just a little bit of credit to them, you know? They're still wrong because I am always right, as we have proved time and time again on this podcast.
Indeedly do.
But, like, you know, I mean, like, just that alone, the idea of, like, spending your time, what little free time we have on this earth, you know?
With someone who didn't want to talk about it in the first place when you wanted to talk about it, then wants to talk about it in person, then left you on red again after they wanted to talk about it. I would just give it up at this point and be like, all right, you're not my friend anymore.
Yeah, get them. Yeah,
just talk. Like,
they only want to talk when they want to talk, when it fits them the best, it feels like, you know?
This is something I learned in college.
Ooh.
In interpersonal communications.
Fucking nerd.
The
Hoity-toity, Sarah gets a fucking AA in between the break, and now well, dropout Josh just doesn't know anything. Yeah.
No, but this is actually something that's helped me in my life.
Okay, all right.
The beginning and the endings of relationships are similar, and that there is a buildup of communication in the beginning of a relationship. You don't know somebody, and then you meet them, and then you start talking, and then you start talking more, and you start talking a lot, and you eventually become friends or lovers or in a relationship or not, or whatever you become.
Yeah.
And then at the end of a relationship, the communication breaks down.
Yeah.
Meaning that, you know, they dodge your calls, or you have a disagreement and you guys aren't really communicating well enough. And so with that theory in mind, communication is always like the first thing that you keep up if you want to keep a relationship with somebody. It sounds like it's already happened. She doesn't want to communicate with you.
She's fucking...
She just wants to yell at you.
She just wants to yell. She wants to fucking bounce.
Yeah. If she actually wanted to communicate with you, she would have already.
Yeah,
so the relationship is pretty much over already.
Yeah, like, honestly.
I'm saucy your friend group, though.
Why is your friend group making, like...
Why are they not on your side, you know? Like...
Yeah, why are they making excuses for...
They're not really, but they're just, like, not talking about it.
I just want to move on, like...
And whoever it is that went to her for sure made you out to be the bad guy.
Yeah, that's like... it's weird that like I feel like when it comes to like, trying to maintain order in the friend group, right?
Yeah.
You don't want to make someone look like the bad guy right off the bat. You have to try to make it as neutral as possible.
Yeah.
Because it's not your fucking problem if you're the messenger, Like,
Yeah.
you can't let your fucking opinion come in and be like, oh, actually, this is what really happened. This is what they're saying, actually, that you make big farts or something.
Yeah, actually, this person is saying you're big stinky poo-poo pants,
Yeah.
And that person gets mad at you because somebody else lied and said that you think they stink in their pants. It's like, no, that's not a friend thing to do.
Yeah, so like, I don't know. It's just like
that's a very villain thing to do. And I don't know why it's weird where it's like they're like they know that you have a problem with Amber. And they know that Amber has been fucking up. Like they were all there.
Yeah,
they all know that Amber slept with Steven's younger brother. And is still pretending to be in a relationship with Steven even after they broke up.
Which that's weird.
That sucks. She sucks.
Yeah, doesn't seem like a good
just
person.
Fucking sucks.
To like be around.
Yeah.
If they're just I don't know. It's just
whether or not whatever it is that's going on with her, if she needs to go to therapy or whatever, she has to figure that out on her own. But right now, the way that she's acting is not very beneficial. For people,
it's not gonna. You're not gonna do you any good, and not gonna like. You're not gonna. There's not a lot of benefit for you in this current situation. Which,
yeah, exactly.
I don't know. It always sucks to lose a friend, but like at this point,
it's just not. It's not productive.
It's not productive. So
it's like I don't know. I work in customer service. When fucking somebody starts cursing at you or starts saying just mean shit, hang up. It's not productive anymore. You don't have to worry about it.
They just want to call you names.
Yeah.
Their emotions are getting the best of them. And they're just like...
no point in continuing the relationship.
So, yeah, sadly, sucks, but you might have to cut it off.
Yep. And, I mean, if your friend group gives you any bullshit because of it, tell them to go fuck themselves,
Tell them to go fuck themselves, yeah.
Like,
Like, they did shit to fucking help you. Like,
right, exactly.
So, there's fucking...
don't make it about her eating disorder, her being skinny. It's weird.
Yeah, that's the only thing that, I don't...
Yeah. I don't know, but I assume it's not you. I assume it's somebody else.
Yeah.
Yep.
So, next story.
Let's go. Barrel through them. Let's fucking go.
Yeah.
We solved fucking racism. We solved cheating. We solved
friendships
and toxic friendships.
We solved the issue known as friendships.
Yeah.
Are you ready to solve the next issue?
Yes.
All right. I'm not even going to say what the issue is. You viewers at home, you figure out what the issue is. The answer is there's none. This is from Anonymous.
Okay.
She, her. I, 23-year-old female, have decided to have an abortion after finding out I was 4 to 5 weeks pregnant. I still live at home with my single parent and am working/attending community college and can barely afford my own tuition. It was a big decision I had to make, and I still feel so shitty I made this decision. It didn't feel right to bring in a life without being prepared to give them a complete and mentally stable parent. Yeah. I struggle with mental health issues and still feel like I have not found myself or have done enough in my life to be a great parent. It's a wave of emotions, and I feel lost and don't know if I should feel guilty or not. You should not feel guilty.
No.
Do not feel guilty.
Don't let anybody make you feel guilty too.
No, yeah, like
because there are so many people that will do that to you. So you're not an asshole.
You're not an asshole. You're not. Don't feel guilty.
You are just not. People are gonna call you an asshole. You're not an asshole for this decision.
100%.
You're going through grief.
Yes,
that's what you're going through.
This grief period right now. And you made a sensible decision, honestly, because
think about the struggle you would have gone through with that baby, how that baby would have grown up, and the issues, the emotional issues that come from, come from unprepared parents trying to raise kids that they weren't prepared for.
Like you made
you're right.
You made the right call for your situation. Yeah. Like, and like, there's always going to be like,
it's confusing because
it's always confusing. And
to think that you don't want a child and to go through the process of abortion, thinking like, oh, this is what I wanted to abort my baby. your body is telling you that you want the baby. You know, everybody is putting their views on you when really it is your own decision. And you go through that and then you still come out of it having sadness. That's confusing because you're grieving the life of something that you knew.
Yeah.
And that's normal to feel that.
Yeah, 100%.
Absolutely.
So I don't. And,
don't mistake it for guilt, because guilt is
or like
regret.
Yeah,
because it's gonna eat up at you.
Yeah. So like I don't know. I think it's. I don't know. I think the larger issue isn't on your end. It's how society treats people who decide to have an abortion. Because like right now we're in like the worst time period since Roe v. Wade, especially since it's being challenged now in like all these different fucking states, and like they're making it as these fucking fascist Republicans are making it as hard as possible.
You should not have even have to worry about that.
You shouldn't have. No, you should have been. It should have been easy and affordable and easy to do.
Because the process of going through an abortion is traumatic.
Yeah, no, 100%.
Even if it's what you want, even if you go through it and everything's fine, even if you come through it and you actually don't have any like emotional issues from it, it's still something that can cause trauma.
Oh yeah, it does, and
regardless.
So yeah, you definitely, you made a decision that works, not works best, but like is the best for your situation.
It was your decision.
It was your decision.
You decided it was best, and that's what made it best.
Yes,
for you,
and that's the thing.
Yeah.
Either way, whether you did or didn't, you would have made a decision. You would have figured out what was right. You went with what felt right to do, so therefore you made the right decision.
Yeah. But now you do have to grieve, and so take care of yourself during this time.
And just take care of yourself, yeah. So,
it's a sad time of the year anyway. It's Christmas.
Yeah, seasonal depression's coming up as well, and like, so you definitely like you're not in the wrong here.
No.
So
no, then don't let anybody tell you that, because they're fucking wrong.
Exactly.
And they're dumbasses, and they just don't have empathy for you. So take care of yourself, and I hope everything ends up being okay. Get through it. It'll get better, and yeah, I hope you're all right.
Yeah, I hope so too.
Fucking solved it. Fucking solved it.
Sarah's doing everything she can to make it a comedy podcast still. Speaking of comedy podcasts, you want to do an ad break?
Yeah, let's do it. Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba.
Hey, are you enjoying the podcast that you're listening to right now at this moment, like literally right now?
Like right now?
And you want to support us more than liking, subscribing on YouTube, and getting us closer to monetization?
If you were like, oh my gosh, I just wish there was more content from these two people.
And without these annoying fucking ad breaks in the middle that only help their Patreon and buy me a coffee.
Yeah, God.
Then you should go to our fucking Patreon. So you don't have to hear us say this every fucking week.
Yeah, Jesus.
With Patreon, you will for sure get episodes a little bit earlier, as well as without these ad reads. And if we ever take on sponsors, you won't get the sponsored reads either.
Yeah.
And you also get it on it. We're trying. I think I just have to make it an RSS feed, but like you get audio. It's audio and video.
True.
Early, accessible.
Accessible.
Audio definitely a lot earlier than the video, but for sure you can get this snap quick. Done. Cool. And you'll be supporting us financially. It's only $1. And we're slowly trying to figure out how to get more Patreon exclusive content out there.
Yeah, we're working on it. It's coming.
It's coming, and it's coming hard.
Coming hard and fast, baby.
But if you don't give a shit and you love these ad reads,
you love that. You don't want to not have the ad reads.
But you still want to support us financially.
And maybe you want us to say something during these ad reads, do a little Jumbotron action.
Yeah, then go over to Buy Me a Coffee. It's both of them are APWSTR.
Yes.
And it's only like $3 a coffee. You can do as many coffees as you want.
We'll read whatever you say as long as it isn't like
it's
racist
not the worst
or
thing
transphobic
that you've ever said in your life.
And we can read it. Yeah.
You could put the fuck word in there and we'll read it.
Yeah, we'll even say the fuck word.
Isn't it great to be our own sponsor?
It's kind of dope.
Hell yeah. And you can be our own sponsor too, and we'll say whatever you had to say.
Yep.
As long as it's not the worst thing you could ever say.
Yeah.
Anyway, back to the show.
Woo!
God, we're so fucking good at ad reads.
We're so
fucking good
at everything.
We're the best. We're solving issues. We're saving America from itself, man. We're back.
We're back, baby.
We're back. We got fucking 4 more stories. And then we are outie 5 zeros. All right, so what else do we got? What else do we got to save, Sarah?
We gotta save family.
Family. Too fast. Too
family.
Family. Like the title of this episode.
Yeah.
Yo, that's how we make it work. The 2Listener, 2Story. It ties into Fast and Furious. I did it because family is the theme of the Fast and Furious movies.
Can I fucking read my shit?
I don't. Can you?
Oh my god.
All right,
Okay,
you're good.
This is from Rain. She, her.
All right.
That's a fucking dope name. That shit is dope. It's got a Y in it.
Hell yeah.
Rayne. It's really good. It's a good name.
Okay.
Am I the asshole for cutting off my sister financially and encouraging my mom to do the same?
Ooh.
Mm.
All right.
I, 24 female, have made the decision to cut off my sister, 31 female, financially. She has 2 kids, both under 10, and 3 cats and a dog. Now, I only mention the animals because it plays a mild part in the story.
Okay.
I had no problem helping her when she genuinely needed it. She had a lot of medical issues after she had the younger son and couldn't work for a while, but my problem has started over the past year. My sister never lost her job from the pandemic, and she very recently accepted a management spot, a bit more corporate, and her baby daddy also has a job. He has never been able to keep one for more than 6 months and is an alcoholic. No one in my family likes him for various reasons. That is enough of a reason. My main reason is that he has hit her before and got her into hard drugs before. Yeah, those are good reasons.
Yeah.
Recently, I have been slowly weaning her off because she has a stable income, so she needs to start standing on her own. I am by no means well off, but I don't struggle and have a bit of disposable income. So I'm grateful for that, but due to helping her for so long, I have 0 in my savings. When she noticed me cutting back, she started going to our mother, 47 female, for assistance. Our mother has had a really rough go of life and recently came into some money after our father died from a heart attack.
Oh, shit.
She is currently taking care of our younger brother, 16 male, as well. It's a really nice chunk of change that can sustain her for years as long as she doesn't go on too many shopping sprees. I've told my sister time and time again to not go crazy with her paychecks, but she doesn't listen. She will buy the kids toys every time they go to the store and buy the cigarettes and beer before paying the bills and getting groceries. Now I help my mom with financial decisions as she is the victim of a stroke and has trouble with being very impulsive. And I noticed one of her credit cards has a spent balance of close to $4,000.
Oh, Jesus.
I asked her where the charge came from to make sure her card wasn't stolen or anything, and she admitted it had been multiple charges of groceries and bills from my sister over the last few months. I told my mom that I understand that she wants to help her because she has her grandchildren and just wants them taken care of, but she needs to start weaning her off of the assistance. Well, my mom heard me loud and clear after I told her what my sister buys instead of the things she needs to. My mom told her no the next time she asked him and told my sister why. She even told her about our discussion. Damn, your mom fucking threw you under the bus, man. Fuck.
Fucking tattletale? What the fuck?
Yeah, shit, what the hell? My sister called me and told me that I'm the reason her kids are going to starve.
Okay, that's
that's a little much, sister.
This is,
Come on. Jesus. I told her that if she would buy what she needed to before the luxury items, then it would be just fine and that I didn't mind chipping in here and there, but not every week. She called our middle sister, 27 female, to try there, but she flat out refused to their already strained relationship because of their already strained relationship. I'm just wondering if I am the asshole because she has kids and I don't want to see them ever go hungry, but I feel like she is old enough that she needs to get it together and stop relying on me and my mother to hold her up. So am I the asshole?
This is difficult for me.
Because we had that old one where the guy just fucking wouldn't.
Yeah, but that guy was.
But he never qualified it with, the sister didn't have a job. The sister had a C-section literally days before he posted that. Yeah,
that's the thing. Like right now,
that's a different situation.
That's a very different situation. This is very different. And that's why this is even more difficult. I mean, because like you're right in the sense of like she has a job.
She's got a job. She's a fucking manager.
She's a manager. She's middle management.
The baby daddy has a job.
Yeah.
Even though he's an alcoholic.
He's an alcoholic.
He sucks.
Because I think the problems really come with the baby daddy, kind of like, well, like putting her on hard drugs and like, so I get that.
If she is still on, I guess the big question is she still on drugs? Is that what she's buying?
Is it literally just going on shopping sprees for
and buying a bunch of stuff
different
and
shit.
not having money for?
Because that's like, get her a therapist. I don't know, because I don't know.
I guess I don't know. The white Full House, everybody is cool with everybody ending to that would be you go over to her house and you teach her how to budget her money right, and then she learns how to do it, and now she can do it on her own. But yeah, it doesn't sound like she's it sounds like she's just being selfish.
Yeah, so like it's like
feels entitled to your money. And which the only response to that is to cut her off completely from other people.
And it still sucks though. But like
she was an asshole when she told you that her children are going to starve because you aren't giving them money.
Fuck her.
That's fucked up.
That's completely fucked up because she makes money and should be able to support them enough, as a manager. Yeah, like
the fuck.
As a corporate manager too, like not even like like a retail manager or something. Like
I'd say like this is my opinion. If you, I don't know, 'cause CPS fucking sucks. But if you notice that the children are going without, even though the mother has money and is spending items on luxury items or cigarettes and beer, that's when you call CPS. Because it sucks because the children do have to go without in the first place, but it's like, might be the only situation.
Yeah, and you're not wrong. And like, I don't know, it's just like, it's not a, it's just not a clear cut fucking.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. It's
unless
just
you can be there directly for the kids, like if you can, like, if the kids are old enough to be able to be like, fucking auntie, my mom didn't feed us today.
Yeah, and like I don't like.
Can you come pick us up and go take us out to dinner?
You can take care of the kids, or someone else in your family
just so that they're fed, and then you can go and go to CPS.
Yeah, and then then you can cut your sister off from
the kids are the real victims here. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's and like. It would be one thing.
And also you're a victim too because you don't have anything in your savings. That fucking sucks.
Yeah, that sucks a lot too.
You say that you have disposable income and then saying you don't have anything in your savings means you don't have disposable income.
Yeah, so you're making a sacrifice as well. So like, I don't know, it's just like,
and your mom definitely should. Yeah, no, it's really gross that she would go to your mother.
Yeah, and then putting the $4,000 on a credit card, and
especially when your mom has to deal with it. Teenagers are very expensive.
Yeah, so fucking
especially dude teenagers, little boys. They fucking you got to buy them a lot of shit, like fucking deodorant and clothes and shit.
Yeah, true.
Yeah,
not me though. I was a cool teenage boy, but. Like, no, I mean I don't know. Like I guess not the asshole, but like
no, I don't think
in this situation, like it's just a complicated thing, and like I don't know. It's just like
newsflash, similar situations, where in different situations are going to lead to different outcomes. But you definitely are not the asshole in this situation. She is a total asshole, and I just don't know what the next steps are.
I don't know either.
Other than you cut her off and then you just paid close attention to how the kids are being treated. Because you don't want the kids to go hungry either.
If there was only some way you could just fucking like plant it in her head that like you gotta have your budget. Kids. You got kids first, house first, and then you can go to Toys R Us or whatever, right?
Right.
And then you can have your crack or whatever, like. I don't know.
Yeah.
Well, it's just
if she is though on drugs, that's a different scenario.
That's a very different scenario, and that's when you probably need to bring in more.
You got to step in.
Yeah, you got to step in, or you got to get her into rehab and cut off the baby daddy.
Yeah.
Because like I don't know, it sucks because the people that need to be responsible aren't going to be responsible, so that is going to lead it on you or your mother, but like financially probably not be responsible because they do make money and they didn't lose their job during the pandemic, and you should be able to just be there for at least the kids.
Yeah.
That's my take.
I'm sorry you're in that situation, though,
I am
fam.
sorry that you're in that situation.
Holy crap.
too.
She sounds like a fucking nightmare.
Fucking yeah. Damn.
Solved it.
Solved family.
Family.
It's all about family on this podcast.
It's all about family on this podcast.
All right, so this is another older one. This is from TikTok. So this is an anonymous Am I the Asshole?
Okay.
Am I the asshole for telling my mother-in-law she's stupid for trying to be with her abusive ex? My 28 mother-in-law, 51, is still contacting and hooking up with her abusive ex, 51, of 7 years.
Okay.
Since they got together, he made it his mission to alienate her from her family by starting small arguments over petty BS, putting things in her head about not only myself, but her own son, my husband, 35. He has tried to convince her that we are going to steal from her, hurt her, poison her with her own medicine when I cook dinner, and even put our hands on her, which has never happened. About a year and a half ago, her boyfriend actually put his hands on her. She had bruises on her arm, neck, a black eye, and a swollen cheekbone. She had him locked up. He got out on probation, but violated it and has a warrant.
Oh my God, what?
Not only this, but hubby and I discovered that he had been smoking crack in her house. She refuses to acknowledge that he is a bad person, and just yesterday asked if he could visit for Turkey Day, to which she was met with an absolute no. She claims we hate him because he makes her happy, but obviously she's an idiot.
I mean, oh, God. Is that the end?
That's the end. That's
really?
The end of it. That's the end.
That's the end of it?
The last sentence is she claims
God.
we hate him because he makes her happy, but obviously she's an idiot.
I think it's really funny that you call her an idiot. I don't know if that's the right thing to do.
I mean, but like...
Yeah, no, Josh, this is parents suck because they make me do my home. No, her fucking abusive ex-boyfriend smokes crack and has a warrant for his arrest.
I know.
This is a different situation.
I know.
Yeah, well then don't fake do it. Parents just don't understand. What are you talking about? What the fuck?
Not the asshole.
Yeah,
but like, I mean, I get it. Like,
so you said that she was stupid to her face. Like, you were done. And God bless you. That's funny as fuck.
I mean, I get it. Because, like, I can understand being so frustrated.
Yeah.
At the idea. Because, like, the piece of shit ex-boyfriend, you know, who's out of fucking warrant, who got on probation and then abused the probation and then got a warrant.
It's a warrant for his arrest.
Warrant.
Just
and
out.
Has physically abused your mother-in-law. Like, yeah, fucking no. And I know we're late because, you know, we're not.
Yeah,
we're
so hopefully he got fucking arrested.
I hope so. But yeah, no, like, not the asshole because
not the asshole. I think you're allowed to have resentment over
a little bit, a
woman who has just allowed herself to think these things. I think there's a level of like I think it's normal to think like, damn, you really think that about me? You know?
Yeah, like
when a narcissist puts thoughts
into
even
someone
though
else,
it's advanced manipulation.
Head. Yeah, no, it's just like
she is being manipulated and she is a victim of abuse.
Yeah.
But it's the way that she's dealing with it, it also affects you. And so I want to validate that, but I also want to say to you, like, if there's any way that she can get help to get out of these situations, she should get help.
Yeah, and I agree 100%. Like, it sucks because you're both victims of this one abuse.
This fucking guy. This fucking guy showed up and ruined everything.
Yeah. So, like, you know, I definitely... It sucks because, like, you're both victims, but you have absolutely the right, I think. Yeah. I think after a certain, like...
You can be upset.
You can be definitely very upset.
You're entitled to your feelings, for sure.
And, yeah, like, you know, sometimes you just got to find the way to, you know, again, get it through to them that, like, what's happening. You have to at least try to, like...
To get the seriousness through.
Yeah, to be like, hey, this is dumb because what's going to happen is you're going to get abused by him.
You know that.
And you know that.
Yeah.
We've never no one in your family has hurt you, but this guy
this guy is continuing to hurt you, yeah.
He's going to the fucking county jail and fucking...
Maybe you don't have to call her stupid, but I mean, you know,
I get it.
It's the way that you're doing it, and I get it.
I get it. Yeah,
totally
you know.
Get it. I'm not gonna judge you.
I
for
can't
that.
say I can't because the implication of you're the asshole is like, well, you should have.
I mean, let him knock her around a bit.
Should have been a little more civil about it.
Where else is he gonna smoke crack? It's like, oh, okay.
In front of the police station right after he gets out on parole. No, he's not.
Let the guy get arrested and then have a conversation with your mother-in-law to be like, you can't do this again, you know?
Yeah, he's not rehabilitated yet, you know? Like, he's not...
Maybe in like 20 years.
20 years.
Maybe, and probably not.
When you're both living in separate houses in the villages and he finally...
In nursing homes,
He finally got rid of his crack addiction and he's just spreading syphilis to everybody, you know?
Like the Lord intended.
Like God intended.
Yeah. I'm sorry.
I am sorry. I'm sorry.
I'm going to end all of these with, I'm sorry that's happening to you, fam. That fucking sucks.
That sucks a lot.
I hope you guys are safe.
I hope you guys are safe too.
This man sounds very unsafe. Buy a gun. What the fuck?
Why is buy a gun becoming more and more my response to things?
I don't know. I'm sus.
America. Me putting on my dad hat.
Are you ready for this one, Joshua? This is from Andy, she, her.
Oh shit.
From Andy. This is titled, Am I the Drama?
Yes.
No, probably not.
Oh, okay.
I don't know.
Well, I don't know.
I forgot what this one is.
Let's read before.
Let's read before we judge.
I did the meme where I said yes to I've done it, guys. All right.
Okay, are you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Okay. I am a female, age 23. When I was very young, I was adopted by my grandma, age 75. I love her very much, and we have a close relationship, but recently we had an argument that I was very hurt over. We were talking about my years in high school and about the fact that I wore pajama pants everywhere, including school. That's fucking dope, my dude.
Based in red pilled.
Based in red pilled. She went on to say how she hated that and how she tried to tell me to wear regular pants. I told her I could see where she was coming from as a parent, but I had a reason for doing so. I told her how I was mocked and shamed for wearing jeans because I had a quote-unquote muffin top. Same goes for leggings and sweatpants. Pajama pants were the only thing I could wear that could hide my figure and that I was comfortable in. Makes total fucking sense, actually.
In it, yeah.
And honestly, dope that you were like confident enough to just wear pajama pants to school.
Honestly, yeah,
that's fucking awesome.
Fucking cool, yeah.
This was when the conversation took a turn. My grandmother then brought up a high school boyfriend of mine. We broke up because he was unfaithful.
Don't like where this is going. Do not like where this is going.
She said if I had dressed up more, that he wouldn't have strayed from me and that people would like me more if I just put more effort. This was somewhat hurtful to me because I didn't know she thought that way. I told her it's just pajama pants. It's not that serious. I told her I still wear pajama pants. Not all the time. I do have normal clothes. And if someone is really that bothered with what I wear, I don't want to be around them anyway.
Yeah, exactly.
Fucking hell yeah. I then brought up that I passed my GED in one test and with college scores all wearing pajama pants. Fucking hell yeah. For some reason, this really angered her. She said, I think I'm right about everything and I won't listen to what anyone else had to say. I mean,
you're right in the situation.
You are right, yeah.
You literally did everything. You could be you could have a doctorate and get your
literally what happened. Yeah. I tried to apologize, saying I'm willing to listen to what she had to say, and I had no idea that this bothered her that much. She then said there's nothing to say, and then hung up. I know it's just pajama pants, and the argument is really silly, but I ended up crying all night. I just want her to love me for who I am, whether or I wear pajama bottoms or not. Am I making a bigger deal of this than it needs to be? Am I being too sensitive? Are pajama pants that offensive? From Andy.
No. I don't think you're being the drama because...
No, I don't think you're the drama.
Because, you're right.
You are right.
If you literally, like...
I would become friends with you so fucking fast.
No, yeah, because like literally, like
because I would want to be you. Like,
yeah,
are
like,
you kidding me?
You did the right thing. You made yourself comfortable, and because you were comfortable, you were able to do a lot more of these things. Comfortably. It's fucked up that your grandma was like, "Oh, you didn't get any fucking cock in high school because no one wanted to. You could have just tried more." You know.
So this is what I think.
Okay, this is what you think.
When somebody is older, especially in like 75 on or 70 on, and they start developing Alzheimer's or dementia, they start getting really angry and mean. And I don't know. I'm not saying your grandma for sure has dementia or Alzheimer's or something, but it might
does seem like, yeah,
it's weird.
It's weird to have all that resentment for
so long,
for as many years or however. How old are they now?
They're
how old is the poster? Yeah,
23, I think.
23. So at least
maybe 6
years. That's a long time to hold on to that.
Yeah, that's a long for over Pajama Pants. It doesn't seem
fucking Pajama Pants, especially when you're acing shit.
Right.
Like no fucking like. I don't know. That's just so I get your theory. I don't know though, because like I
don't know. I mean, regardless or not, she's still responsible for her actions, and you are entitled to
how you feel, and your feelings are definitely valid.
And I don't think that it's like quote unquote stupid or dumb to cry over this, because this is your parental figure.
Yeah, and it
they said something very hurtful to you.
Yeah, it sucks when someone that you look up to is fucking. Not, I guess, kind of belittles you a little bit because of a cosmetic choice, and like not even like a cosmetic choice, a choice that like you made because
to self-preserve,
yeah,
like no,
and then so
and
like,
also like I mean this I'm sure, but I have to say it, you don't deserve to get cheated on because you wear pajama pants.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong.
The fuck?
The reason why your boyfriend was unfaithful is because he is unfaithful, period, and a dumb teenager.
Yeah, he was an asshole.
He was a piece of shit. Yeah. It's not because you wore pajama pants. Like,
that's
I don't know,
the thing.
like,
it's so wild to me. It's so wild. It's like
that's a weird fucking dot to connect,
Yeah, it's just weird. It could be like an old mentality, because I know my mom definitely had some like
where it's like
weird thing where it's like you need to dress blah blah blah.
You need to be like a Little House on the fucking prairie, like
literally it's just like you need to dress up or else people won't like you or something like that, and it's just not as open-minded as we are now, so maybe she's coming from that point of view.
Yeah, and that doesn't make it right, because
it's just like the granddad with the racism. You gotta do what you did.
Step in and be like, hey, I'm a genius. I'm cool as shit.
I'm fucking right about this.
I'm right about this.
You might have, grown up in a era where
ooh, you couldn't show ankle. We get it, grandma.
but
guess
now
what? We got
different.
Flip-flops now. Like you gotta.
You put up a boundary and you say, "I'm demanding respect here from you.
I should be allowed to wear whatever the fuck I want,
and I should have had. I don't deserve judgment.
Exactly.
Even back then, but also maybe take her to a neurologist.
Yeah. Get her fucking head checked.
I mean, legitimately though, sometimes these can be things where you're like, oh shit, oops. Like there was one story that I almost read, but it ended up being too sad, which was about a long time ago, which was about this person had a fight with their grandmother over a slice of pizza.
Oh yeah,
and it was like the title of it was
told
so
me about
funny.
It, but then you read the post and it was really sad
because the poster's funny too, but it ended up being that yes, she had dementia. Like they got into a fight with this person with their grandmother because they ordered pizza and they gave it to everybody else before their grandmother. And their grandmother got so mad about that that she got up and left and wouldn't talk to them anymore. And it sounds like a funny little old angry lady being weird and obtuse about something. But then you find out, no, that's just a symptom of a horrible disease. Yeah. Like, it's just, it's terrible.
It sucks.
So look out for that. If this continues to happen, I guess.
It gets worse. Yeah. Just keep an eye out.
Pretty much at this age, anytime somebody, their behavior starts being different from how they used to be, more aggressive, not remembering things, then it's a red flag.
Yeah. So I don't know.
Hopefully she calms the fuck down.
I hope so too. Yeah. Fucking. That'd be wild if it just gets worse and worse.
I just wear pajama pants every day, all day.
Yeah, COVID happened. Now we all wear pajama pants. Are you fucking
kidding me?
Yeah.
I wear fucking pajama pants like all the time.
And I still wear jeans.
He wears jeans because that's just how he is.
Comfortable in jeans. All right, ready for the final story? Yeah. Final story of the week, baby.
Woo, woo, woo.
All right, so this is I think this is anonymous, and I'm assuming she, her, because I think they refer to themselves.
She, yeah.
I'm gonna look at the profile real quick.
Gotta make sure.
All right, I'm gonna say they, them, just to be safe, I guess. Yeah. All right, so this is anonymous, and we're gonna say they, them for now.
Okay.
Unless in the story they say something, I don't fucking care. All right, so hi, I was wondering if you can cover my story. I absolutely love your TikToks because it's basically telling people what we already know, but don't want to accept. Lol.
Oh.
Yeah.
Nice.
All right, you strap in, everybody.
The worst sound effects.
All right, there are no ages, by the way.
Okay.
So, my boyfriend slept with someone 1 month before we got together, which is fine. It's not cheating, just stings, and never told me.
No.
This was his friend's flatmate, so he has since been back there a couple of times. They all decided they were moving out of the flat to go separate ways, so we were having a leaving party, which I was my boyfriend's +1 to. Suddenly, I was uninvited. Am I the bad person for checking his phone? When I did, I found out he had messaged the girl flatmate about the party, and she had asked who he was bringing. When he said me, she said she'd rather he didn't, as there would be tension. He responded with, DW, she doesn't know about it. Don't worry, she doesn't know about it. I still haven't forgiven him for it. Because he sided with her and agreed not to bring me, so she didn't feel uncomfortable.
Yeah, that's pretty fucked up.
That's fucked up. So I guess there's a theme here that relates to the cum story from 2 weeks ago, putting the wants of your ex over the wants of your current partner.
Because it's really just like, for women, and I think just for people in general, I think sometimes men are too obtuse to see that. In situations like these, you are just saying to your girlfriend, I respect this other woman more than you. That's what you're saying.
That's literally what it is. Yeah.
That's regardless of if you thought like, I'm for sure this guy is going to say something like, I just didn't want there to be an issue, I
didn't want you ladies to start fighting.
Yeah. She said it was going to be, I was saving you from her because she's a crazy bitch or like something like that.
But that's why I still went.
Yeah. Because you wanted to stick your dick in her. And then that's when he gets to come at you and say like, that's crazy. You're being crazy.
You're being weird.
And when it's like, no, you're going over to a girl who you used to stick your dick into's house.
Yeah.
Who I haven't met also as your girlfriend.
What are you hiding? Like why are you
sneaky? You could have avoided this by being upfront about it and saying, oh, I'm not going to go.
Yeah, you just said, nah, I'm not going then.
It's my girlfriend. Yeah.
But God, they're all going their separate. They all grow up. They all grew up. And
I don't fucking care about your stupid friends bullshit. I'm really sorry. People grow up and they go away and they don't tell you every day. You get to just get over it. Oh my God. These fucking children where it's like, what's the last summer to like drink beer and like get in our Range Rover and like drive across the fucking what? Shut up. That's not how life is 90% of the time. You don't just get to forfeit respecting your partner because you want to go see somebody one last time.
One last ride.
That's stupid and dumb.
You can't treat it like every Fast and Furious movie where it's like just one more ride.
No.
And then I'm done.
Your life isn't a movie. It's real fucking life.
It's real life. There's no end credits for your life. It's just infinite darkness.
Yeah. Yes. So you have to
You gotta
live
make-
every
you gotta-
day.
Yeah. So yeah, not the asshole.
No, not the asshole. I wouldn't. I mean, I started that off by being like, maybe, because who knows, maybe he didn't have sex with her the multiple times that he went over there, but it's shitty that he lied to you. But no, it's that's fucking shitty.
It's just shitty to say to someone, "Don't worry, she doesn't know about it."
You know,
God, just like fucking.
it's shitty to go through somebody's phone,
But like, I get
unless you find something.
Yeah, you're betting a lot on there being something. But if you find nothing, then fuck you. But if you find something, you win.
It's
ends justifies the
means kind of
honestly,
situation.
you know, it's like it's a lottery ticket. You know, it's sometimes you get the gold, sometimes you might not. You know.
Sometimes women's intuition, you know what I mean? Or just people's intuition. Everybody's intuition. But yeah, it's just like, I don't know.
Checking your phone later now. I don't do.
No, go ahead. Do you want to check each other's phones? It's like the last thing. Let's do it.
I trust you.
Aww.
I trust. Yeah, you're fucking.
Damn. He's not going to see all the texts of me saying how much I love him to all my friends.
You're not going to see all the text. What's the most recent text I did? Oh, so Kayla texted me, hell yeah, glad you got it, rest up.
Oh, for the booster shot?
For the booster shot, yeah.
What's the most recent?
And then also, I think also includes...
I think my most recent is from Kayla, too.
Hell yeah. Family.
She said, y'all's are looking great. Mine is taking its sweet time about the amaryllis bulbs
I also
that we
text
have.
Kristen and Kayla about my dad's birthday gift. Fuck, I had to do that.
Oh, what are y'all getting him?
I don't know
Say
yet.
it on the podcast.
Can't say it. No, I can't. What if he watches this? I gotta say a fake gift.
Funny.
We're giving him this TV.
We're giving him a bouncy house. That would be a good gift. It's a fucking TV.
It's a fucking TV.
It's a fucking TV.
Texting
it's good.
Kristen and Kayla, hey, I got this.
I got this.
I got this. Just a big bow on the fucking...
Yeah.
Not a stable.
No, it's not.
Can't wait for the one day we're recording this thing just fucking crumbles.
Crumbles down like a sheet of paper.
Yeah.
Crumble.
Yeah. Not the asshole.
Not the asshole. I'm sorry that your boyfriend's being a little shady bitch.
Yeah, fuck your boyfriend, honestly.
I would break up over
honestly, yeah, that's yeah, you found something on the phone. You have, in a court of law, we call that evidence, and you're allowed to leave.
Yeah.
I think we just did 2-hour raw recording.
Fucking got him.
So I think we can call it here.
Nice.
That was a good podcast. Good welcome. Good coming back. You know.
Let's decompress, Joshua. How did you feel about what we just did today in the courtroom?
The fucking masses. Gotta get away from them.
I can't wait to see what we got wrong.
Actually, in that story, maybe the boyfriend wasn't in the wrong. Me, a male, knows what a man wants, and he was just trying to make sure.
This really shows how you guys don't know anything about stuff. Yes, we don't. Anybody can have a podcast these days.
Yeah,
yes.
We do. Fuck you.
Yes.
You get recording.
Start a podcast.
Yeah, do it, pussy.
Fucking, oh my God.
I fucking dare you to.
Yeah, deal with the shit that we deal with.
Yeah.
Literally nothing. All the time.
You can't even fucking begin to handle.
Yeah.
The fucking effort.
Fucking do this every day.
You think this fucking shit was easy to do?
This took at least 20 minutes.
Yeah, it did.
Yeah.
And editing this podcast is actually going to take about a day. Yeah. So.
Yeah, it takes a full day.
And then involves not working. So, I mean, you know, like if you just don't want to have your weekends anymore. You know, I mean, yeah, make a podcast.
Yeah.
This is a good podcast episode.
This is a good podcast episode. This is a nice, solid podcast episode.
I think we did it, you know?
Yeah.
No more of this fucking 5-hour long podcast, right? We're never doing another 3-hour long podcast ever again.
Never, ever one
We're
time.
never going to do another podcast that goes over 2.5 hours because that is just too much.
It's entirely
too much.
Too much.
No more. Let's go back to basics. Every other fucking podcast is only an hour long. Yeah. Why are we doing more work than we need to do?
You guys are getting 10-minute podcasts.
You guys are getting 10-minute podcasts.
With 5-minute long Patreon ads.
Listen, all right, exactly. All right, listen. I can't fucking listen.
You can't fucking listen?
I can't listen to our critics because there are none.
Okay.
How do you feel, Sarah? How do you?
I feel good.
Yeah.
I think we gave some solid
I
fucking
think we
advice.
I think we solved it all. We
we
saved
solved
America.
We solved
We
everyone's
solved
problems.
everyone's problems, except
Yeah.
for the people that we didn't get to, and we'll get to them slowly over the next 2 to 3 weeks.
Yes, indeed.
We try to do it by time, by the way.
We do it first come, first served.
Yeah, we didn't. It's not like we were like, oh, these are the best ones. We haven't even read some of them yet.
Yeah.
So there's some good ones. You guys sent some good stories.
Yeah, thank you. And I'm sorry.
And I'm sorry that you guys are dealing with a lot of this shit. Yeah.
Holy crap. Some of y'all
Jesus,
are going through
yeah.
some fucking shit, man.
Yeah.
And I hope these situations clear up for you. And I hope everybody has a wonderful Christmas. Hope you all had a great Thanksgiving.
I hope you had a great Thanksgiving. I hope this season isn't the worst.
Yeah.
I hope we end this year off with a bang.
Yeah. I hope these stories are the worst things that you're going through and everything else is perfectly fine
Exactly.
in your life.
Yeah.
And Happy New Year also.
Happy New Year. We have like a month until all this
I
shit.
know.
And we're still, hey, this is New Year's in advance. Happy New Year.
New
in
Year's,
advance.
Christmas, fuck it.
Hanukkah, Kwanzaa.
Yeah, Happy Hanukkah and Kwanzaa. Everything
the other
else.
Ones.
There are other ones.
Yeah, name them.
Monica. La Monica.
Plugs. Sarah, what do you want to plug on this podcast?
If you want to see me celebrate Shmonica, you can go on to SQUT
Saronica?
on Twitter. If you want to see me celebrate Slamonica,
Monica Lewinsky?
I will celebrate Monica Lewinsky. She got fucked by the president, but also fucked by the media.
Yes, she did.
Twitter, SQUINTON271. That's SQUINTON271. You can also follow me, my personal Instagram, SQUINTON27. And also the podcast Instagram at a podcast will save this. APWSTR on Twitter. APWSTR Productions on YouTube.
Yes. APWSTR clips on YouTube as well. We have a clips channel now, and it actually has clips on it.
APWSTR on TikTok.
APWSTR on Patreon. APWSTR on Buy Me a Coffee.
A podcast will save this at gmail.com.
Although we don't really take shit. If you want to send us, if you want to sponsor us, a podcast
if you
will
want
save
to send
this
us
at Gmail.
that you like us,
If you want to send us fan mail,
but
not stories.
we're not going to read out your fan mail.
Yeah.
We will read it with our eyes, but we're not going to read it with our mouths.
Yeah. I am Joshua Chinland on Twitter.
Yeah.
Joshua Chinland on YouTube. A guy nicknamed JC on Twitch.
You be Twitch streaming, boy.
Joshua Chinland on Medium, if you want to read what I have to write. And what else do I do? I do anything else?
Do you?
Not really.
You gotta monetize more shit, baby. Gotta get that more
I have a personal
income.
Ko-fi page if you wanna. If you love me so much,
If you love just Josh,
send me money on Ko-fi. I don't know. I think that's all I really do.
then I'll force him to buy me Starbucks.
Jesus. Fuck. Damn it. But yeah, we also have a special APWSTR YouTube exclusive coming out.
Oh, yes, we do.
Where we talk about Spotify Wrapped, and that's going to probably be released on Christmas because we're going to record it this week and I'm going to be a side project.
So it'll be your
That'll
Christmas
be a Christmas
present.
treat, guys.
Yeah.
But that's all I have for you guys.
Christmas tree, more like Christmas treat.
Those are both literal things, though. You can. Thank you guys for listening. We love you, and thank you for listening.
Thank you.
We'll
We love
see
you.
you in the
Thank
next
you.
one. Peace out.
Bye. You ever sing That Funny Feeling?
Just because I look like Bo Burnham and am just as smart as Bo Burnham doesn't mean I'm going to.
I'm just as smart as Bo Burnham. Okay.
This is a little sneak preview as to how the intro for
Oh, really?
our Jazz Subs, Josh and Sarah's Untitled Playlist show is gonna go this year
Interesting.
for our Spotify Wrapped.
Can't wait. I love it so far.